Don't underestimate her, Dante. You need to get her boots off. That sounded dirty, but it was real. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka GeekXX Chic, and we're here with another reaction to Devil May Cry. We're now into episode 2, which is called Our Lady of Sorrows. So the first episode was pretty much our introduction to the world. We got to meet Dante. We know that there is a evil bunny that's going around trying to open up a huge portal to hell, and apparently he's got one half of the key to do that, and the other half is unsurprisingly hanging around the neck of Dante. So right now we've got basically a anti-demon task force, I guess you could call it, that is desperate to get their hands on Dante so that they can basically convince him to help them keep that other half away from this evil bunny and stop their plans. But the bunny, I think, is hoping that he can somehow draw Dante to him, and I think it just might work. Because Dante does not come across as the careful type, let's put it that way. So let's jump into this episode. I'm ready to get going. Let's do that. But just before I do, a reminder that if you'd like to be in the know of when I drop episodes, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now.
How much longer we gotta sit on our dicks before you tell us what this is about?
Wouldn't that be uncomfortable? I feel like you're also overshooting how big your dick is.
And this is the species we're trying to save?
I was about to say, putting a bunch of hotheads in a room like this is probably not going to go well.
This mission requires blunt instruments.
Emphasis on blunt.
Let them fight over who's the baddest dude in the room.
Right?
We know who it really is.
Oh, who's the pretty boy with two different colored eyes?
A man the U.S. government considers a top-level threat.
Can we see his actual
He's
face?
extremely valid and prodigiously gifted in combat.
Thank you. Dante's Inferno. Oh, there it is. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. Underestimation will be to his advantage. This man clearly wants a lot of them to die because by just showing that picture and not any of his fighting prowess, they're about to get their asses handed to him.
Ain't no amount of money you could offer that'd be worth
500,000.
I'm gonna take a seat right back down.
So if we're doing all the work, why'd you bring the Boy Scout Patrol here?
Because they're gonna do the hard work. What was a she? It looked like a boy from a distance.
The contract opens as of midnight tonight. That's all.
Great presentation. Where are the snacks? I need to talk about this man's hair care routine. Those ringlets, they're precise.
It hit a demon, and this little liquid explodes the instant it comes in contact with their DNA.
Oh, you're sweating.
That's good to know.
Why are you sweating, bro? Oh, God. Yep, I see why you're wearing your shirt. That wasn't smart. Oh, she's fast. Can we give it up for the vice president having a lot of confidence in his team?
I knew I was in good hands.
Did you?
Lieutenant
Why are his hands always covered? There's something up with him.
Lieutenant, got you. 10-4.
Welcome to the team, Chief.
Thank you for being kind.
Who do I talk to about the menu, huh? I can't even get a decent plate of.
Brain? Would you like some demon brain? That's all we're serving. Dante, bro? Okay, I guess he doesn't have a super hearing or nothing. That's annoying.
All we gotta do is get to him first, and then split the 500 between us.
Oh, that's generous. I take out the rest of y'all.
Pure, uncut American green. And all you had to do was fight a baby for it.
The way you put it. Sound good now.
You know, I look at you like my own son.
Oh God, I hope not.
Bullet would never set you up like that on purpose.
So there aren't multiple teams of mercenaries outside closing in around us?
Whew, thank God.
Those guys out there are after your necklace too. And it's the feds who are paying them. This thing
All the way up
goes
to the
right
top.
To the top.
Yeah. That seems so extra. Not these windows, man. Who's gonna pay for that? There's a door. Oh, he's got a doll.
I said drop the gun!
Not the wig. Not the creative ways of taking them out. Dante. That's sexy, bro. I was gonna say non-lethal force, but that guy's probably gone. Not the jukebox. What did it do? That's vintage. Thank you. That was actually funny. How strong is he? A finger flick? That's it? Okay, Dante is really fast. There's no way he's human. Or fully.
You managed not to kill any of them.
Yeah, he's not a savage.
I'll give you one thing. This guy's got taste.
How much did Rage Against the Machine pay for this? How much did they pay for that endorsement? Catch! Why are you running, bro? You deserve that. Should have broken the rest of your nose. Rude.
I heal extremely fast, like a superhero.
Yeah.
Not that I call myself a superhero,
You should, though.
but your mom does.
Ooh! Where you going? You shot me, bro. That was fantastic. Oh my god. He kind of is like a white-haired Ryu, isn't he?
So the guy's some sort of super soldier, and he's wearing half the transmitter that keeps our reality from being swarmed by the armies of
And is he
hell.
handing it to anybody? Maybe you should leave him alone.
And I guess Sparta woke up one day and realized, hey, this is evil as fuck.
This is a much better rendition of the story.
He himself stayed on our side. Which, if that's true,
Oh, we had babies.
he's been MI-fucking-A whenever shit hits the fan for the past few millennia.
Why does he have to do everything himself? He already closed the portal. Maybe it's time y'all do some work. That is a cool sword. How do the dynamics even work like that?
But it's gonna be a hard no.
Worth a shot.
It was. I appreciate that. You really think he fell for that? Broke your nose again. Was it worth it?
I thought the big guy would get at least a hit in or something.
Oh, what you looking at? Oh, you've got babies. Should probably put a demon bullet in there. I feel like Dante probably has demon blood. They use the word Dante a lot when describing anything demonic. Oh, Dante's having fun with you. Well, Harpoon is smart. It's that easy, huh? After all that fighting.
I made a promise, and I'm going to keep it.
I think you should go home, bro. The fact that you survived this is a miracle.
Hey, wait!
Don't underestimate her, Dante. You need to get her boots off. That sounded dirty, but it was real.
No matter how good you might be at hiding it,
Ew.
you're a demon.
Don't touch me, man. Nope. Just a hot guy.
Ripped and irresistible dreamboat, I know. You still can't just tear a guy's clothes off.
Right? That's SA. Yeah, you talk too much too, ma'am. And he saved you because he's too nice.
All yours, Hellblood.
Really? She's smart. Sorry, Dante. You have to smart. You do have to fight smarter.
Insurance. Just in case you manage to get out of the truck.
What truck?
When you're in, bro. Oh, poor Dante. All brawn, not a lot of brain.
Who got who now, motherfucker?
That's a lot of hostility towards someone you don't even know who isn't even doing anything to hurt y'all. Don't know if I like her. Don't know if I like her. I need Dante to get out immediately. He needs to save himself because these people are very mean. They don't even know why he has the necklace. And honestly, I don't trust the vice president at all. I think he's absolutely something that he's claiming to be something he's not. The glove thing, it's weird. Who wears gloves all the time? No one does that. Do you know how weird it is to be in gloves all the time? Unless maybe, I don't know, you're hiding giant demon claws. Anyways, that was episode 2. And we got to meet the elite team of Darkcom. We didn't really hear much about them outside of the fact that they existed last episode, but we got to see them in action here. Clearly, they are highly trained. They've been preparing for dealing with and fighting supernatural creatures. So, yeah, I mean, the fact, I think if they'd gone in first, Dante would have had much harder of a time. But sending in mercs who maybe have dealt with some low-level demons before, apparently, like, that was just, I mean, it was fun for Dante, as we see. And his biggest problem at the moment is clearly that he is very cocky. And, you know, as they say, right, it's always pride before a fall. So, yeah, unfortunately for Dante, he really does not know what's around his neck, like, which might have been a huge mistake on his mother's part not to tell him what it was, because I think maybe she did, he would have maybe done a better job at trying to hide it. But anyway, she probably wanted to protect him, and that's maybe why she didn't tell him. But we might have some insight also into what he is. Like, we knew he wasn't a demon, I knew that much, but clearly he's not, it's not human for him to move as fast as he does, be as strong as he is, and that near instantaneous healing, yeah, that's not something that apparently is common in this world. So it turns out, as she said, that there are hybrids, half demon, half human. And if she said that this demon god, whatever, Sparta, if he didn't actually leave the human realm when he closed the portal, I mean, there's, you know, like, he's sitting in this part of the world. He looks like he had a kind of humanish body. Man got bored probably and had a few little half demon babies, right? What's a man supposed to do? Or what's a demon supposed to do, right? All that free time. I mean, it's happened in history before, right? The Nephilim. We're the Nephilim, you know, people coming from heavenly places and then breeding with humans. It's not uncommon. So anyways, that might be what he is, because, well, he didn't seem to be affected by the bullets that she gave him, though, because, yeah, it hurt him, but he healed up from that, unlike the demon that we saw who exploded early in the episode. So I think there's more human than not in his blood, but maybe he's not a hybrid. Maybe she's just making assumptions. But biggest issue with her right now is that she's very arrogant and she's very bigoted. As you can see, she very much has a very one track mind as far as what's going on with anything that's supernatural. I mean, don't get me wrong, she has a very good reason for feeling that every demon is probably evil, but in the case of hybrids, which if they are a thing, they didn't have any control over that. So hopefully she doesn't have such a narrow mind going forward. But anyway, I have a feeling it's not, that this key that Dante has, I don't think it's enough. I don't feel like the necklace is enough for doing what they need. I have no doubt that it probably has something to do with Dante. I feel like he's going to have to be someone, because you know, heard the White Rabbit say, bring me the hunter, right? And I don't think that was just for the fact that he just wants the necklace. I think Dante is part of the key. Something just tells me he's part of the key. So, what if his brother, who he thinks is dead, is the rabbit? It just hit me, because we saw in Dante's flashback, his brother was wearing the other half of the key. Now, it's possible his brother is just gone, but what if his brother is the rabbit? Something happened to him. Anyways, my point is, I just don't think it's as simple as just getting the necklace. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had it happen in episode 2. So I have a feeling it's going to have to be something where Dante is going to have to want to be, or want to open the gate. He's going to have to do something to work with the key to open the gate. And I think they're going to figure that out. And then that's probably when it's going to come down to either they're going to have a plan of keeping Dante away from the key so he can't do it, or trying to eliminate it. I'm not sure. But either way, he's got a bigger circle now. Dante now has a whole new set of people he's got to have to deal with. And we'll see what he does now that they've got him captured. But my guess is he's going to be forced to work with the task force, because they're going to want to get their hands on the other side of the key. And also, I don't think it's a bad thing for Dante to get a little history lesson on who he is, because I have a feeling that there's a lot of questions and a lot of gaps missing for him. So yeah, that was a good episode. Like I said, love the choreography, the cinematography. They went off on the animation here. I gotta say, Netflix animation's actually been doing really, really well the last few years. Definitely giving some of the bigger anime houses some runs for their money lately. So yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love, and I will see you in the next one.